What modern women don't understand, guys, you're tuning into another video, and we're going to get straight into this. So, the thing that modern women in today's society, not all women, just most modern women in today's society, the things that they don't understand is that they are not Cardi B, they are not Nicki Minaj, and they are not these rappers, and they are not the next Kylie Jenner. This is a far few in between individuals that will ever live like that, and they can't call the shots. What they don't understand is that they're their own worst enemy, because they want to act and behave like these women, but they don't have the power that these women have. So all in all, it's backfiring in their face, and they are becoming less and less and less happy because of the way they're acting and being. They think they're the baddest thing ever. That they might have 1,000 followers on Instagram. They think they're the hottest chick going. Pathetic. It's nothing more than delusion. And like I said, what they don't understand is that they're never going to be that. So why act and behave like that whenever you are not that? You are not on that level. You are not on that level, so don't even go there. If you want to be happier, understand this. You have to be more realistic. It doesn't mean you can't dream big. It doesn't mean anything like this. But you have to be more present and more open and aware to what things are right now, so you actually can make things better. Like I said, it doesn't mean you can't dream big. But to act and behave like that when you basically have nothing and you are nothing, it just, you're not going to get there, and you're not going to be that by trying to be like that. You're going to get there. Actually, you're not going to get there, but you could get to your dreams. You could reach bigger goals if you are honestly more humble in the present moment, and you take things for what they are, instead of having these fake imaginary things playing out in your head the way you want things to be. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be the way that it really is. So come back to reality for a second. Leave your ego at the door and face life for what it really is. Like, you have to. You have no other choice. You're going to continue to make your own life miserable and less happy by doing the things that you do and thinking the things that you think, because it's just not there. You have to take life day by day. Do what you can today. Not just what you can. Do what you can and extra on top of that. If you really want certain things for yourself, and I'm not saying this to bash any modern women that are like this. I'm not saying this to bash them. I'm saying this to help them. Because what do I do on this channel? Every single thing I do on this channel is to help. Not to hurt, to help. There's a big difference. And if you take this and you apply this, it will help. Trust and believe. What's not going to help is continuing with this delusional thinking. Thinking that you're Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or something like this, or the next Kylie Jenner. Because you're just not there. Like, Kylie Jenner was born rich, for one. Rich family. So things like that is just once in a blue moon. And you probably come from absolutely nowheres, and they are living in the best locations you could possibly live in this entire world. There's a big difference. They have resources. They have everything that you could possibly think of at their fingertips. And not every human being in the world is going to have that. So everybody gets dealt with life with like a deck of cards. Everybody has certain things. You have to make the best out of what you were given, because everyone's given something. We all come out of the womb. We are all given something by somebody. Some a little more, some a little less. You have to make the best of life and for what it is. You can't just be thinking things that aren't even there. You're not even close to the steps of actually being there, and you are thinking you were right there, or that you are them, because you are not them. You are you. Stop living through these celebrities. Stop looking up to these celebrities. Look up to yourself and own up to yourself. Be who you are. Be your authentic self. And this is a message that I want to get across in this video. It's just the truth. You don't see men doing this. You might see men with big goals and stuff like this, saying they're going to achieve this, they're going to achieve that. But they're not, for the most part, they're not living in these fake delusional fairy tales with egos the size of who knows what. It's mostly modern women that are doing things like this, and there might be the odd guy that might be like that in a way, but still, like, most guys are not like that. Most guys are more present and aware of what's going on around them and what's actually here. So, and it's all these immature girls, it's all these young girls that are like this, that they act like too cool for school and stuff like this, you know what I mean? You just know what I'm saying. And they're doing themselves a disservice by being like that and acting like that, and they have no idea. They think they're so cool, they think they're doing the right thing, but they're not. And they're not even being authentic, they're not even being real to themselves, let alone being real to you. And deep down inside, they know this. Deep down inside, they know exactly who they are when it's just them and they're alone and nothing else is around. All they got is a cellular device trying to get ego boosts from every other guy or even other girls and stuff like this. Trying to boost their confidence in the most silliest ways possible. Most ridiculous ways possible. And it's retarded. It really is. It's very stupid. Because what they don't understand is they have to own up to who they are. They're making themselves more miserable and more sad by not dealing with reality for what it really is and who they actually are. I hope this is making sense. I hope this is hitting the nail on the coffin. Because if it's not, there's nothing else anyone can do to help. This speech, this conversation, this video, if anybody that's like that listens to this video and they can't clue in at this point, there's no helping them. Do I think someone like that is watching this video? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe 1, maybe 5, maybe 10 at most. But probably not. Just to see this title, the title of this video is something they'd probably see and just avoid. Because they also don't want to deal with reality. They also don't want to deal with real life and what it is. And they don't want to, like, expose themselves for who they really are. They want to live in that delusional way in their own head. And they just act so cool, like, to everybody else. They want to let everybody know how much they just, you know, oh, I'm independent, blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. They want to let everybody know, like, just how much they don't give a F. Oh, I'm so cool. I don't give a F. Blah, blah, blah. This world's mine. No, 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 no. No. You know, there are people like that can actually pull it off. And then there is you, where you can't pull it off. You just can't. You're not that. And you know you're not that. And behind the scenes, when no one else is watching, and deep down inside, the way you think and feel about yourself, you know you're not that. But you want to portray yourself to be like that, but you're not like that. Oh, that hurts, doesn't it? Oh, yes, it does. The truth just hurts. Wake up. Wake up, people. For anyone that's like that, wake up. Wake up. You got your whole life in front of you right now. Make the best of it. Stop thinking these foolish ways and deal with your life. Because you actually can be these things. You actually can be a badass, independent. The world at your fingertips if you actually take life the way you're supposed to. Instead of just living in this image where you are like that when you were really not like that at all. So that's all I've got to say in this video, guys. That is what most modern women need to understand. And there are some guys that I don't think any guys are necessarily like that. Some guys probably have problems themselves in different ways. I think what guys do wrong the most, and I'll end the video with this, is buying a lot of shit they don't need to try to impress girls that don't even want them and stuff like this. And it's ridiculous. You should be living below your means, and you should be grinding, and you should be making your life a lot better. More so than spending a shitload of money trying to prove to everybody how wealthy you are or something like this. No. Stack your money. Act broke. And actually do it. Actually become what you want to become. Don't portray it. Actually be it. I think that's what a lot of guys are doing, and a lot of women are doing, just as I mentioned in this video. And, you know, I think guys that do that, it's always going to hit them in the end, and they're not going to be the person that they portray themselves to be. You know, I think these types of women that do that are also going to fall very short. And they're both going to look foolish. You should never take the easy way in life either. Because I do think these individuals do take easier ways in life. They do, and they make very impulsive decisions. Very stupid decisions to please other people. To try to act and be as cool as they possibly can seem to other people. When it's the dumbest thing you can do. Eat shit and actually take the hard road and actually become what you want to become. Live those years. Live those hard years by yourself. Do the hard things by yourself. Own up to who you are. And don't try to act cool for everybody else. It's a trap. And everybody else does not give a damn about you anyways. So the quicker you see that, the better. And honestly, guys, I feel I was saved myself, like at a very young age, from being like anything I described in this video. Because I seen the worst of the worst at a young age, and it humbled me very much. And I got down and dirty and did the hard, dirty work that I should have been doing. That I wasn't even necessarily taught growing up. But all the pain, all the misery, and all those things, it's all in your favor. You're using it all as leverage. It's all doing the right things. This video is leverage for you, because you might have heard something in this video that might have shook you up. It might have touched your soul in a way where it might have hurt your ego. But, you know, it might have caused you a little bit of pain. It might have caused you a little bit of reflecting on yourself. And it's a good thing. it's a good thing to take stuff like that head on. It's a good thing to be reminded of the truth. Because a lot of people want to live, like I said, in this trapped, delusional fairy tale land when they have a bunch of yes men around them to try to hype themselves up as if they are that good when they're really not. And that's the dangerous thing about all this. So let's get real, folks. Let's do better. Let's do the hard, dirty work. And let's live our lives the way we are supposed to live our lives. Like kings and queens. And I'm going to end this video there. I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. No hate. It's all love. It's all love at the end of the day. And this should help. So, but I'm going to get out of here now. Watch the rest of this playoff game. Have a meal. And go to bed. This video will probably be, posted tomorrow around the afternoon. So enjoy it, and I'll be back as always.